Thomas the Tank Engine is a racist cunt. 4 people, 5. Did no one stop and say, we can't fucking print this, we'll be a laughingstock? Now, as we all know, only white people can be racist.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I don't care what it says in the dictionary, I only care what it says in The Guardian. So you might be thinking, yeah, I remember what he looks like, and Thomas isn't white. In fact, you probably thought that Thomas the Tank Engine was blue. But that's because you're a racist cunt as well. Thomas the honky bitch. So our author on this one, our dreamweaver, our soothsayer, our thunder-voiced hierophant calling out to the faithful from the mountaintop. Thomas and friends are trains read that toil away endlessly on the fucking Isle of fucking Sodor, which seems to be forever caught in British colonial times like. Maybe Thomas has that certain anachronistic ambience about it because the series was created in 1945 by the Reverend Wilbur Awdry. Something mildly interesting happened here, which I feel is worth commenting on. When Tracy says the word white here, it's important to understand what's going on. She isn't merely offering a physical description of the character, she is emitting a racist dog whistle. In my experience, this particular mental malady is a festering combination of white guilt, Moynihan's Law, the soft bigotry of low expectations, the false virtue of the oppressed, and the belief that brown people are magic, leading into the parochial, Western-centric worldview that only white people have agency, only white people have the capacity to impact the world, and every other race of people on the planet simply dances to the tune of the blue-eyed devils like helpless marionettes. Basically, he's the monopoly dictator of their funky little island. Hat orders the trains to do everything from fucking hauling the fucking freight, to fucking carrying the fucking passengers, to fucking running whatever random fucking errand the cunt wants done, whenever the cunt wants it done, regardless of their pre-existing fucking schedules, like man, that pet bastard. In the real world, Tracy, where people don't work as researchers on the intersection of social justice and pop culture, this is what is known as a boss. It comes from the Latin word boss, meaning boss. Where does the Guardian fucking find these people? What do we reckon? What could her background be? Maybe Tracy grew up in a lighthouse on a distant Hebridean island, raised by vegan parents to believe they were the last humans alive after an apocalyptic war of thermonuclear microaggressions. I have to say, right from the outset, that this is one of my personal favourite Guardian articles ever. But there was one particular episode that caused me to put the brakes on Thomas for good. Oh God, what did those evil bastards do now? What stomach-churning evil caused Tracy to turn off Thomas for good? Oh, they insinuated that pink is a colour associated with girls. Those sick fucks. As a little aside, had this article been written in 2015 instead of 2014, then this section would have been all about transphobia. Tracy would have pointed out the fact that this mockery of gender fluidity directly contributes to the high prevalence of suicide amongst transgender individuals. She gets all the story beats correct, but somehow misses out on the glaringly obvious moral message to the episode. You know, the moral message designed for preschool children to understand. James, the red train, gets temporarily painted pink. He's made to go out and pick up the Fat Controller's granddaughter and take her and her friends to a birthday party. On the way, James's friends see him and laugh at him for being pink. This makes James sad. But then he picks up the children and they all love him for being pink. This makes James very happy. And the final line of the episode is...
James the Bright Pink Engine was the hero of the day.
Via the magic of an appeal to authority, I can use my newly minted credentials and my penetrating, immersive insight to reveal to you that the moral of this story is actually that you shouldn't get upset if people laugh at you, as beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you'll eventually find someone who loves the way you look. Faggot! Why don't you fucking kill yourself, you worthless pink cunt! You're a fucking embarrassment to your family. We'd all be happier without you. Do it, cunt! Fucking do it, cunt! Over and over again, because he looked different and was clad in a girly pink colour. Some of you may wish to point out that the meme of pink being for girls and blue being for boys is actually a social construct. There was this classic bit of Guardian race baiting. For the record, all the villains on Thomas and Friends are the dirty diesel engines. It's very important that enlightened people like Tracy and myself point this stuff out to you plebs. Otherwise, how would you know to get offended by it? I mean, if you don't teach people to be offended, they might end up going entire days without feeling sorry for themselves even once. Emily, the only lady train to get name-checked in the opening credits, and the only one who regularly hangs out with the boy trains, is said to know her stuff. That's the sole description of her personality, like. What does that even fucking mean? And Tracy has set out to prove that everything is sexist towards women, so it's no wonder that she finds this everywhere. If all you have is a gender studies femhammer, then every problem starts to look like it's literally Rape-mageddon.